Hello, dearlings and darlings, it's your neighborhood Crocoala. Welcome back to a book of unwritten tales. We have a robe, we have a wand that works. We're going to talk to Marcus. Isn't that right, Kingsley? We're doing good.
Marcus? Wilbur, what's that you're wearing?
Robes?
Looks good, doesn't it? If I didn't know any better, I'd say there's a little mage standing in front of me. What can I do for you?
Got a magic wand.
I found a magic wand.
Excellent. But like I said, you can't just use any old wand. You have to be...
It shot a fountain of sparks.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's unexpected. Congratulations.
Thanks. So, I've fulfilled the conditions for admission. I have the robes, the magic wand, and a pile of gold.
Yeah!
I have to admit, I didn't expect you to manage that. Well done.
Thank you.
And you're sure you want to risk all this gold?
Of course. It's a very good investment.
Well, if you say so. Now you're officially my mage apprentice. The only pupil and the first in a long time in Master Marcus's magical mage school.
Wow. And what do I have to do to get my mage degree?
You will have to accomplish 3 tasks that I will set you.
I should have known. What do I have to do to become a mage? What kind of tests do I have to pass?
Well, that's simple. 3 examinations in any order successfully completed here in front of me, and you receive your mage degree. In one, you have to brew a magical potion. Herbs, potions, and tinctures are an important branch of magic. Another involves you coming into possession of a powerful magical artifact. It's important to own precious magical objects. It distinguishes us mages from the general population, and they can be very useful. And of course, you have to perform at least 1 spell, whatever you like. Perhaps something with sheep?
That doesn't sound like a walk in the park.
You can't have your gold back. I did warn you beforehand.
I'll make it. Don't you worry.
Okay.
I'd like to brew that magic potion. How do I do that?
In principle, it's just like cooking. You have to get hold of the ingredients and then mix them all together in that big cauldron over there.
That's it?
Yes, in principle, but a vegetable soup doesn't explode if you stir this in the wrong direction or add an ingredient a few seconds too late. You can use all the ingredients here in the school, but you'll have to find some of them yourself.
Okay.
Which potion would you recommend for a beginner?
No idea. I'd suggest one that's not potentially deadly.
Maybe a healing potion or a mana potion.
Oh, please, those aren't real magic potions. These days, those things are bottled industrially in 159-liter barrels. No, it has to be something a bit more difficult than that. Have a look on the bookshelves. There are some recipe books there.
Okay.
What exactly do you mean by magical artifact, and where can I get one?
That's the whole point of the task. Magical artifacts are extremely rare. The more powerful they are, the more difficult it is to find them.
And how powerful does it have to be?
You can't really say exactly. You show me an artifact and I will evaluate it. You can only be absolutely certain if you find an extraordinarily powerful object. Legions of mages have been hunting for such objects for generations. And once you finally get hold of such an artifact, then you don't let it go. There's even a story that the famous mage Balthazar the Brittle took his most powerful artifact with him when he died, so that no other mage could get their hands on it.
Took it with him when he died. How did he manage that?
No one really knows for sure, but that mirror over there has something to do with it.
Interesting.
It belonged to Balthazar, and somehow he managed to take his artifact with him to the other side.
What kind of artifact?
An amulet. You can see it in the old portraits, but nowadays no one really knows what it's capable of. It's extraordinarily powerful. That much is certain.
So powerful that I would be sure to pass the test were I to...
You can bet your life.
Right, then I'll get it.
Good luck.
Is there a...
You have to. If you're interested in this subject, then you should stop by the Swamp of the Dead. There's someone living there who I'm sure can help you.
The Swamp of the Dead. Yes. It's here on my map.
Okay.
I can already...
Oh, please, that's not magic. No, you have to perform a real spell. Make something disappear. Or transform something. Something like that. The best novices traditionally turn someone into a sheep.
Into a sheep? Why a sheep?
The sheep is the mascot of our order. They're soft, they're warm. Have you got a problem with sheep?
No. I just don't know how to go about something like that.
Of course you don't. It takes years of practice.
Years?
Even simple spells.
Okay. Lots of
levitation,
practice,
the like.
assuming.
I have to find a spell I can learn today.
There isn't any such thing. At least not here. I'll teach you your first spells in the next few months. For anything else, you're...
Okay.
I have to study some more. Goodbye, Mr. Teacher.
Goodbye, little pupil.
Okay. Now I can check the bookcase.
Recipe book, theory of magic defense, advanced. It's a folder with lots of loose sheets. Most are handwritten recipes, but some are also cut from magazines. This doesn't look too bad. The Power of Elixir. Step-by-step instructions for beginners. Power Elixirs grant superhuman strength and increased confidence. That's the one for me. Here's the list of ingredients and a step-by-step guide on how to mix the potion.
So we got moldy slime.
I'd better see about getting the ingredients first.
Got moldy slime. Can I put it over here anywhere? Okay. You know what? Let's just... What do we need? We need a crystal vial. Trans fat maggots. We know where those are. Bone worms, moldy slime extract, peppermint.
Some of the containers have little labels, while some don't. Hopefully I'll be able to find most of the ingredients I need here. Otherwise I'll have to look elsewhere. A wooden press. It can be used to press fruits and such to get juice or extracts. A large brass pot. The metal on the inside is covered with a thick black coating. It probably hasn't been cleaned for a long time. There's some water simmering in the pot. I could get on with brewing my potion if I had all the ingredients.
Okay, let's see. Is there any stone mortar?
A stone mortar and pestle. The mortar can be used to grind up potion ingredients. A stone mortar and pestle.
Okay. So just the same old stuff.
That is the ghost mirror, behind which lies hidden Mage Balthazar. I have to get in there somehow, but only ghosts.
Okay, is there anything else of note in the bookcase?
I would love to. Unfortunately, I don't have the... A wooden press. I just put the fresh moldy slime in the press. Ugh. Ugh. Tasty. Moldy slime extract.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go get our other ingredients.
You summoned me, Mother?
A book. Directions to the artifact are in an old book. And it is lost. That damn elf must have it. Not to mention a ring. A ring has been sent to the Archmage.
Curses! Who has it?
Just unknown. My spies tell me that he is already in the
Ow.
top.
Kingsley,
But
that
he
is
has
close.
not yet been admitted to see the Archmage.
We must stop him.
Yes, before the old man becomes aware of anything.
I think I have an idea. The gnome will never reach the Archmage. But, Mother, I need your help.
Okay. And off we go. So, we can't get the rabbit. Let's go over here before we go off into the new place. There's a carrot.
That carrot can't even fit into Bertram's cage anymore. Maybe he really does eat a tad too much. I think this is doing him a favor.
Do you have anything to say?
Hello.
Well,
I have to learn a magic spell really quickly, and I thought maybe you could...
what kind?
Well, for my final exam, I have to cast a spell for Master Marcus. He says it takes months to learn, and I don't have that much time.
I don't think that should be a problem. I know lots of magic tricks.
Tricks?
For example, I know a trick that is largely unfamiliar to the experts, which uses a top hat and a rabbit. Your Master Marcus will be utterly dumbfounded by it. All I need is a rabbit and a
Carrot. Okay.
Wow! And you could teach me the spell today.
Indubitably. It'll only take 5 minutes.
Right. I'll get the rabbit and the hat. This is my lucky day. Almost too good to be true. But if something is too good to be true, it's sure to be true all the same, I always say.
Okay, cool.
I'll just be going.
I have seen the...
Okay. Oh, excuse me. It is very late. Or early, depending on how you look at things.
Well, Fluffy Bunny, how are things? How about a luscious carrot for a change? The rabbit's clearly keen on the carrot, but it still isn't coming close enough for me to grab it. I'll have to think of something else.
Okay. So that's not good enough yet. Ooh. Okay.
Strange. Why is there a lit lamppost here, in the middle of the swamp, so far away from the town? A rather large and ugly stone head. It has only been roughly carved, a truly primitive work.
Hmm?
There's a plant growing on that tree. Hey, those are red devil's armpits.
Take.
I have them. The tree looks anything but healthy. Its bark is covered in strange mushrooms, and it seems to be slowly sinking into the swamp. I wonder what kind of animal that was. And more importantly, are there any still alive around here?
Anything else to click on? Oh, what's that?
I wonder how it got here. Maybe in a flood? The carvings look unbelievably intricate. Someone must have worked very long.
Anything else to click on over here? No. Okay. Let's go in. Oh.
Whoa, a human skeleton. Maybe the poor soul was part of the ship's crew.
I love his slippers.
I can't see anything all that interesting. The skeleton looks kind of old and smells a little, but otherwise...
I don't smell.
You almost scared me to death.
I don't.
It's a
doubt
top
it,
hat.
Sadly,
Who are you?
I'm Death.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Death. My name's Wilbur Weathervin.
Not Mr. Death. I am Death.
You're famous. Why are you so down?
Bah, what is death in this world? Nothing. This is a damn point-and-click adventure. No one dies. In any other reasonable role-playing game, you have to kill 100 rats to reach the second level. Now that's a real game.
And is it a bad thing if nobody can die?
It is for me. I'm unemployed. I'm not qualified to do anything else. It was my life.
Hmm.
You know, I've noticed it's nighttime here in the swamp, but it's daytime in the town. Why is that?
I don't know. Probably magic.
Ah. Do you know the ghost mirror in the mage school?
Certainly. It used to belong to old Balthazar.
Master Marcus says it leads to the land of the dead.
Yes, it does. But only ghosts can walk through the mirror.
Isn't there some other way?
Why should there be? It's a ghost mirror. No living being would be interested in walking through the mirror, believe me.
That thing up there on the shelf, that's a top hat, isn't it?
Aren't you a clever one?
Can I have it?
Well, I am a gnome of the world.
It belonged to my father. He always wore it. He was a grave digger.
You
Can
mean
I have
your
it?
father wasn't deaf?
No, I was the first one in the family to go to university.
Can I have it?
Would you lend me your top hat for a bit? I'll bring it back to you in top shape.
You want to repair it? No. Father's top hat stays just how it is.
Then would you just lend it to me the way it is?
Absolutely not. It's an old family heirloom.
Please?
Isn't death not the end, but just the beginning of something new?
I'm sorry. Are you trying to be intellectual?
Yes.
Come on, it is one of life's fundamental questions.
I've never been interested in what comes after me. I just look ahead. You should, too.
But you're deaf. Who's to stop you from killing people?
It's not that simple. I'm in middle management. I don't make any decisions. I just carry them out.
Which means...
It's the boss who decides when someone's time is up, not me. It's all written down in that book there, the Book of the Dead. Name and time of death of everything living in this world. But as you can see, there's nothing written in it. No murder, no accident, no suicide. No one has ever died here, and no one ever will die here. What am I doing here?
Could you turn me into a ghost?
Ghosts are dead people who still have something they need to sort out in this world. You're still alive, and no one is allowed to die in this game. Do you see the problem?
I still don't quite get that.
As long as your name isn't in the Book of the Dead,
Ah.
I can't take you to the other side.
Ah.
Even if I ask really, really nicely.
We're talking about the be-all and end-all, eternity.
Okay, I gotta
So
write my name.
There's absolutely no way.
No.
If you were to write a couple of names in the Book of the Dead, well, then you could go out and kill them, couldn't you?
And get into trouble with the auditors. No thanks.
Someone audits the Book of the Dead. What do they do?
They check one little death too many and all hell
I will.
I have to be going. Deadly boring, yeah?
Oh, good.
Okay. Is there anything else? Look at the stove.
A large stove with a nice fire. At least it sheds a little light and warmth. That's the Book of the Dead. That book contains the names and dates of all those mortals the Grim Reaper is supposed, but at the moment there isn't a single name in the... Now I can write anything, anytime. But what? And on what?
Do.
What do you think you're doing?
Disturb the internal order of the universe.
Exactly. So please, leave it alone.
No.
Sorry. I think I can pull out a few threads. Yep.
Okay.
That's a nice thin rope.
Okay. What do we need? Stag beetle antler. Bone worms, asthmatic trans fat maggots. Crystal vial, ghost mushrooms. Okay. So we're going to have to do some more work, apparently. Take a bone. To do what
Let's
with?
see. Really rotten. Aha!
Ah,
Bone worms have been at work here. They go through bone like a woodworm through a tree. Now I have the worms for my potion.
okay. Bone worm, so we need... ghost mushrooms. Okay. Anything else about the
Lampposts
lantern?
in the middle of nowhere are seldom a good sign, whether they're in a snowy forest or a swamp.
Okay, nothing else about this thing. Okay. So let's go back to town. Okay. Let's go talk to the rat. See if he can help us with stuff. Hello.
I found the pattern and the wand. Thank you very much.
My pleasure, Wilton. Let me know if you need anything else.
Could you rats look for something in the sewers for me?
Sure. What do you need?
I need a powerful magical artifact. Can you get me something like that?
Unfortunately, that is
Okay.
beyond our capabilities.
Nope.
One of my...
Say no more. You're missing...
You got it?
These ingredients for potions really are ridiculous. I always wonder, how did someone come up with the idea of mixing dragon snot with the hair from the backside of a raccoon in a potion? Really? How? What do you need then?
Here, see for yourself.
I'm afraid I can't help you with most of that. But this here, stag beetle antlers. Uncle Juan has some of those hanging on his wall. I'll ask
Here's
him if he will give
those
us a-
maggots.
Could you get me those 2 ingredients? That would really be a huge help.
Not a problem for the King of Thieves. I'll hang the flag in front of the entrance again as soon as we have anything.
Okay.
And now for something completely different. Take care, Mr. King.
Take care, my friend.
Give it.
I'm not getting any closer than 3 steps away from that.
No? Fine. Okay. Let's go talk to Marcus. See if he's got anything we need to know.
Excuse me?
What is it?
I had a rummage.
Not the easiest option, but it would definitely...
I don't have all the ingredients.
It takes time. I needed the eyelashes from an invisible squirrel for my potion back in my day.
Well, I know where to find one of those.
Really? It took me 6 years. But that's nothing compared to chainsaw petrol. I haven't found that to this day. One has to search. So ask everyone you know.
Okay.
I talked to Death about the ghost mirror.
That's right.
But
I can't tell you that. But if it's to do with life and death, then he's your man.
I can hardly let myself get killed just to get that artifact.
That's true. You'll have to look for something else. It is said that there's a Yeti cave somewhere in the North Country where an enchanted welly boot is being held which can be used to summon rain. Maybe you could try your luck there. You could be there in less than 2 months.
That'll take too long. I'll think of something with that mirror.
Okay.
I found an excellent spell. I'm going to conjure a rabbit out of a...
I'd prefer something with sheep.
Right. You won't believe your eyes.
Okay.
I have to study...
Goodbye, little pupil.
Okay. Is there any... Take a vial. Oh my god.
I'm only brewing one portion, so I'll take...
Okay. So we need... let's see.
There's no label on this box. Ah! It's full of fat white grubs.
Oh.
They
Asthmatic
must be
trans fat.
Atlantic trans fat maggots.
Yeah.
I'll take them with me.
Okay. Is there anything else? Clay pot?
Peppermint. Hey, I need that for my potion.
Okay, sweet.
Could be fresher. It'll have to do.
Alright, let's see. What do we need now? Ghost mushrooms, stag bait. Okay. Let's see if we can get that at least. Yay!
Let's see. These are stag beetle antlers. Lucky thing Uncle Alfred had these on the wall. That is to say, stag beetles don't have antlers. Let's see. Nope. Nothing more there. I'll place the flag back in the entrance.
Okay.
It sure is helpful having allies who know their way around the city.
So we just need ghost mushrooms. Hey bro, do you know where ghost mushrooms are?
Hello, Mr. Merchant. Where...
Away! Just away! Out of this hole! I'm going somewhere with my stuff.
But I still have...
Rubbish! You've already chosen 2 things. The roll of magically treated cloth and the magic potion pot. The scratch-resistant, easy, clean pot set.
That's not true, and you know it. I want to select something else.
Or else?
Otherwise, I'll go to the town guard and have you arrested.
Haven't I told you already? I've given you the roll of material and...
Otherwise, I won't like you and you can't be my friend anymore.
That was good. Why not? Here, you can have this sack. I can't take this for much longer. And now, be gone before I change my mind.
What's in the sack? Open
I
the
hope
sack.
the contents turn out to be useful for something. It's bad enough that he swindled me like that. There are a number of fireworks in here.
That makes no sense. Okay.
And then, am I supposed to go rabbit fishing?
Yes.
And then, am I supposed to go rabbit fishing?
Yes. Oh my god. This is... Okay. We're sitting at 30 minutes. I'm going to stop it right here. And when we come back, we're going to figure out what we're supposed to do now. Alright. We'll catch you guys in the next one.